Welcome everyone to the Taylor School District regularly scheduled board meeting of October 18th, 2023, where our mission statement is to educate, engage, and empower those we serve, and our vision statement is that we will be the innovative destination district where all succeed. This meeting is called to order at 6:01. Ms. Schufelt.
Here.
Mr. Wright is here. Ms. Block.
Here.
Mr. Heath.
Here.
Mr. Myers.
Here.
Mr. Thomas?
Here.
Mrs. Thomas?
Here.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Moving on to our first topic of the meeting, our good news, which is the best part of the meeting. And first up, we have the Taylor High School Marching Band. I just wanted to bring it back. I know last meeting during board member comments, I gave them a shout out, but I got some photos of the band competing. They have done absolutely amazing this season. Brian has really, truly done an amazing job with the band program. And so I know that they got a Division I rating at their last competition, and they have just honestly, every competition they've gone to, done an amazing job. So I just wanted to give them a shout out because all the students have worked really hard. And I know Brian has been working tirelessly as well with them. And that band program is really excelling. And so it's really awesome to have our band kids spotlighted throughout the district as one of the best. So thank you. Moving on to the Randall Elementary Penny Wars. So a big shout out to the Randall Elementary PTO. The Randall Elementary PTO held a Penny Wars. They were raising money to buy new indoor recess materials, and the school raised a whopping $6,000 for these things. Yes. And so they have been working hard, but it came because they knew that there was a surprise at the end. One of the rewards at the very end was they got to have a fun day. And part of that fun day, they had a Mario Kart race and they had a slime day. And so me and Mike spent the afternoon. We joined in on the Mario Kart race. He was Wario. I was Donkey Kong. And then later after that, I got slimed.
Yeah,
Michael
I didn't get slimed.
did not. So me and the principal, Cindy Mazuris, we both got our suits on and slime on. Yes. So just wanted to give a shout out to the PTO.
Both wanted to give me hugs afterwards.
That's So I just wanted to give a shout out to Randall for raising that money and just doing an awesome job. And really the atmosphere, the kids laughing, that was amazing to hear. And just the excitement. And especially when I dumped the bucket on Miss Mazuris, they were thrilled. So moving on to the Pink Out volleyball game. So the Pink Out volleyball game, they raised about $600 to go to a foundation. So this was the Taylor High School volleyball team. They had an event at one of their games, and it was their Pink Out game. The team identified a foundation, and so Shades of Pink Foundation is what it's called. And they raised about $600 to give towards that foundation, and all the proceeds from that night went to them. So I just wanted to give them a shout out as well. And then lastly, we have exciting news and progress, the Myers Shed. So this was something that the Myers community came to us about, saying that they had a shortage of storage. And so Bob Murray and his construction trade class at the Career Center, they stepped up to the plate, and their fall project with his year 2 students was to build a brand new shed. And not only is Myers getting a shed, but they're getting 2 sheds. And so their class has been going every single day. His year 2 program has been going every single day to build the new shed at Myers. And so I just wanted to give them a shout out and highlight the awesome work that they're doing, especially because this is the first year that the year 2 program has been back in a number of years. And so the year two program is based on having actual field experiences. So going out and actually doing projects like this. So I just wanted to congratulate his program for kind of taking that next step and thank them for all their hard work. So. And that is it, I believe, for our good news. Moving on to item number 4, revision / approval of the agenda. Ms. Block.
Revisions, approval of agenda. Are there any revisions for the agenda?
There are. So discussion item number 7 and action item number 7 will be removed. In addition, under discussion item, we will add we'll add item number 12, which will be the Dearborn Midwest commitment donation. We have Ms. Jarvis here to speak on that. And then under action, we also have item number 12, which is the Dearborn Midwest commitment donation, and that is policy 7230, where we are going to be approving it and accepting the donation.
Okay. Are there any other revisions to the agenda? Hearing none, is there approval of the agenda with revisions? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Thomas. Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. B?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Shufeldt?
Yes.
It passes 7.
Moving on to item number 5, discussion items. First up, we have our overnight out-of-state field trip request to Washington, DC. Ms. Sharba. Go ahead. Sure.
This is like my 15th trip.
All right.
The 8th graders earned this trip by getting 1s and 2s in citizenship and no suspensions of 7th graders. They look forward to it every year at West. We go see all kinds of monuments and museums and all kinds of stuff in 3 days. Kyle's gone with us, yeah. We do the presentation of a wreath at Arlington, and the kids have a blast. We do always include the insurance now, so they can cancel up until the moment we depart, and they would get their money back.
Is there any discussion? Other than thank you for
You're welcome.
continuously putting on this trip. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to discussion item number 2, overnight field trip request, Detroit, Michigan. Mr. or Mrs. Harris? I don't know if is it Mike? Okay. Mr. Harris. Is he here?
Yes, I'm on Zoom. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yes, I'm here from the Career Center doing for 2 things actually. One is for the Michigan State Career Education Conference, and we'd like to take along 4 representatives: myself, Ms. Barnhard, Deb Mills, and Jeff Klug. And the conference location is at the Amway Grand Plaza in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The purpose of the conference is to make connections and to learn about new curriculum at Michigan's only open secondary education career tech conference. It gives us the opportunity to explore innovative breakouts and techniques that you can't find at other conferences in the state. It also gives us the opportunity to network with educators from around the state, visit with vendors who offer state-of-the-art techniques and technologies to take our career center to the next level. We also had the opportunity to learn from successful CTE programs around the state that promote strong student achievement, discover how technology from the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way of CTE. The funding source is from Title II funds, and the date would be January 28th through the 30th, 2024.
Is there any discussion? Thank you, Mr. Harris.
Okay, and I'm also here for DECA. I'm not sure if I should hop on for that. Carly couldn't be here this evening.
Go for it.
Okay, and this is something that she prepared that I'll read. So it's the DECA State Career Development Conference, and the staff attending that would be Carly Barnhard, Arnold Valden, Shayna Hale, and Jenna Randall. The conference location is at Huntington Place in Detroit. they would stay the night at the Detroit Marriott. The purpose of their conference is connection to curriculum. Taylor students who won at districts and who have already advanced to the state competition will attend this conference. The State Career Development Conference is expected to host over 4,200 DECA members and advisors. The conference will promise to be one of the most exhilarating Michigan DECA conferences in years because of the competitive edge, location, entertainment, and activities offered. Members will be focused on improving their leadership and professional skills in hopes of making their way to the final stage. In addition, members will elect new Michigan DECA Executive Council, who will lead into another exciting DECA year. The funding source for DECA activities will come through the account CTE CTSO budget account, and students will also be asked to cover a portion of the cost and will be offering fundraising opportunities in which to cover the difference. The dates will be March 14th through the 16th, 2024.
Is there any discussion? All right, thank you, Mr. Harris.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Moving on to item number 4, overnight conference request, Michigan Health Science Educators Conference. Ms. Graham.
Hello, so this is a real interesting one. Poor Deb Mills applied for this conference when it was too late for us to add it to the board agenda for the last regular meeting. So Deb is waiting either in her car or with bags packed to leave tomorrow morning for the approval of this conference. So she is also from the Career Center. This should be learning strategies for delivering CTE competencies. They're going to review current science standards. Phlebotomy is included this year, so she'd like to be there. I think she's totally worthy of attending this conference, but the board policy had changed and that information didn't trickle down to her, so she applied too late. So we would like Deb to be able to have this opportunity, and like I said, she's either in her car or sleeping, getting ready to wake up and go, because it's smart.
And this is being funded through Title II.
Correct.
Discussion. Thank you. Moving on to item number 5, overnight conference request, Michigan Association of Education Data Systems. Mr. Radu.
Hello, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Matthew. I'm your Assistant Director of Technology. Next week, from the 25th to 27th, I will be planning to go to MAIDS. This is something I've done last year as well. This is a conference where a lot of others in my position, directors, assistant directors, principals, would all come together, discuss, hey, what are you doing in your district? What do you suggest? There's a lot of topics covered. Like there's little sessions, and in your packets, there is the entire list, and the ones I plan on attending are dotted. I believe funding is through Title II, but I could be wrong.
Any discussion? All right, thanks, Matt. All right, moving on to item number 6, overnight conference request, the Michigan Art Education Conference, Ms. Peterson, which she should be on soon.
Yep, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So it's the Michigan Art Education Conference. It's in Ann Arbor at the Kensington Hotel, October 26th through the 29th, 2023. It's funded through Title II funds. Purpose is curriculum connections. They'll have keynote speakers, presentations by art teachers from around the state, lesson plans take back to the district, visual thinking skills, an empty bowls luncheon. It's just a very inspiring weekend with lots of information. And it's Title II funds.
Yep. Any discussion? All right, thank you, Ms. Peterson.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to discussion item number 8, advance authorization. Mr. Wager.
So this is just the request to extend what we've been, the permission for the interim superintendent to continue hiring for positions that are vacant within our bargaining units without every single one coming for board approval, but we would bring them in the packet to the agenda at the next upcoming meeting. Just extending that out through, I believe we were talking about through December for the continuation of that request.
Any discussion? Moving on to item number 9, out-of-state field trip request, Toledo, Ohio. Mr. Miller.
Hi, my name's Kirk Miller. I'm the phys ed PE teacher at West Middle School. I'm also student council, PBIS. Requesting approval for our PBIS field trip to the Toledo Walleye on December 7th, or no, sorry, December 6th. We basically do this every year for the first half of the year, and then we do another one in the spring for the walleye. Just approval.
Any discussion?
You need chaperones?
Well, we will, yes.
I've
You've been there, so. you
been
know.
there with you.
It's a fun time.
It is fun.
So, yeah, we have 200 students going, we have 20 chaperones, so. We just received that we're gonna get a grant for transportation. So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Huge win.
In the spring, you go to the Mud Hens, right?
We go to the Mud Hens in the
Not the
spring,
Walleye.
yes, so
Thank you.
I'll be back in the spring.
All right. Moving on to item number 10, Talent Together, Mr. Wager.
So unbeknownst to me, when I had taken the position, we do have a partnership with a group through RISA that is known as Talent Together. And when I started to learn about this, Talent Together has been a project that was put together to help districts grow their own talent to get them to become teachers, certified teachers. And in many cases, this would be like parapros, substitute teachers, whoever would want to take that step and go into the classroom, but maybe they don't have the means of getting there. So this group has partnered with RISA, and then from there, they have partnered obviously with all the constituent districts within RISA. And what they do is they pay for classes for individuals who enroll in this program to get to the level where they can have an apprentice teacher position. And that's kind of like the culminating piece of the program. And the apprentice teacher is kind of like doing student teaching, but it's a year long with somebody in the classroom with them. So one of our teachers here would be in that position working with this person. This is a very narrow job description because it only applies to people who have been put into this program, who had already went in there. And we do have one particular employee who hasn't met the criteria to reach the point of being an apprentice teacher. And so at this point, that's why we do need a job description out there, and we do need to get this person hired for this spot. Talent Together, when they reach this level of hitting the apprentice teacher, what they do is they pay for the person's salary and benefits. That money comes from Talent Together, is given to the school district so that they can pay that person to be in this role. What their requirement is that the money, that the salary that this person will receive for doing this has to be at 80% of what a first-year teacher makes in our district. So you'll see we did include that number in the job description of what 80% of a first-year teacher is. Now that is their full salary for doing this. And again, like I say, all the dollars do come from this organization, and they give it so that we can pay that out. There is no other 20%. It simply is, that's what the number is for their salary. It does require that we also are going to have a mentor teacher that the person's working with. That position is paid a stipend, and that stipend comes directly from Talent Together. We have no involvement in the pay part for that because they give the check directly to whoever we get that set up with. But at this point, we do have to get the position created so that the individual who has accomplished all this is ready to be into that position. So that's what we're bringing forward.
Discussion.
Actually, if you want to learn more about it, CASPA is having their meeting tomorrow, and they're talking about Talent Together. So I would say that any of the board members who would not like to go to the CASPA meeting tomorrow, that they do. This is one of the top.
I believe we have one other person who's in the program, but they're not at this level yet. So this really is narrowly defined and fits the person that's eligible.
Moving on to item number 11, the mental health grant. Ms. Graham.
Hi, I'm going to be referring to the RISA page in your packet. Wayne RISA awarded Taylor School District the WCEO-MH award, which is for mental health services, in the amount of $220,000 that has to be spent out by September 30th, 2024. In order for us to accept these funds and use them for mental health services, we have to do a 20% match with our general education fund budget. The belief is that this will strengthen our resolve in using these funds in the appropriate way and show our commitment to mental health services. The plan is to use this money to fund general education social workers, which we employ through GrowthWorks, and to also help support our STAR Commonwealth trauma-informed and resiliency-based education. And then in order for us to accept these funds, the only stipulation is we have to use them for mental health support, and then we have to be in the development process or have initiated a school safety plan, which we have. At the end of the grant cycle, we would have to provide a narrative, including the staff and what we spent the monies on.
You said the items that the grant would be used for is the school-based social workers through GrowthWorks and then the Star Commonwealth.
Correct.
Okay.
Not staffing for Star Commonwealth, but to support that initiative in other ways,
Yeah.
yes.
But the GrowthWorks one would be support. staff.
Correct, yep, put more general ed social workers in the building.
Have we identified which buildings we would like to put more?
I'm not really sure who ended up where, but I know that Taylor Parks and Randall are in needs of social workers.
Okay. Discussion. From that, no, if it was an actual GrowthWorks thing, I would have to excuse myself, but this is just accepting Wayne Reese's money. So, if it was a direct hire for a GrowthWorks employee, then I would excuse myself. So, when that comes, then yes, I will have to excuse
Because they're
myself.
already a district partner, correct?
Yeah, which I already excused myself back.
Got it.
All right, moving on to item number 12. We have the Dearborn Midwest Commitment Donation. Ms. Jarvis.
Hi, everyone. So last year I accepted a phone call from Dearborn Midwest, which is just right down the road, and they had a coat and hat drive and they really wanted to donate them to the schools. And we had kind of a nice meeting, and it's just really turned into an amazing partnership. So in June, they had a huge golf outing, and they invited me there to speak, and the Family Resource Center was the sole recipient of all the proceeds, which they just brought me the check. Like last week, they had some housekeeping to do and some bookkeeping to do to kind of round that out. So they brought it over. It was $5,543, which they're donating to the Family Resource Center, which I use to support our students and families that are in need. So I'm just here to ask you if we can accept that gift.
Is there any discussion? All right.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to item number 6, action items. Ms. Block.
Okay, action items. First one. Overnight out-of-state field trip request, Washington DC, policy 2340 and policy 8640. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the following overnight out-of-state field trip request. West Middle School, Washington DC, May 20th through the 24th, 2024. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Thomas. Ms. Block is a yes. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Shufeld?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Passes. Here's 7-0. Number 2, overnight field trip request, Detroit, Michigan, policy 2340 and policy 8640. It is recommended that the Board of Education approve the following overnight field trip requests. Taylor High School / Career Center, DECA State Conference, Detroit, Michigan, March 14th through the 16th, 2024. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Shufelt. Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is yes. That motion carries 7-0. Number 3, conference request, Michigan Career Education, policy 6550. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the overnight conference request from Mike Harris, Carly Bernard, Deborah Mills, and Jeff Klug to attend the Michigan Career Education Conference, January 28th through the 30th, 2024. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black, yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0. Number 4, conference request, Michigan Health Science Educators, policy 6550. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the overnight conference request for Deborah Mills to attend the Michigan Health Science Conference, October 18th through the 20th, 2023. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Shufelt. Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath.
Yep.
Mr. Myers.
Yes.
That carries 7-0. Miss Mills, you can leave now. Okay. Number 5, conference request. Michigan Association for Educational Data Systems, 6550. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the overnight conference request for Matthew Radu to attend the Michigan Association for Educational Data Systems Conference, October 25th through the 27th, 2023. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Miss Black will say yes only if he registers for college. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
It passes with 6.5. Keep bugging you, man. Okay, number 6, conference request, Michigan. Is this supposed to say art? Michigan
Yes.
Art
Yes.
Education. Okay, Michigan Art Education, policy 6550. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the overnight conference request for Susan Peterson to attend the Michigan Art Education Conference, October 26th through the 29th, 2023. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heath. Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
It's 7, carries 7-0. Okay, number 7 has been pulled from the agenda. Number 8, November, December advanced authorization to hire. This is policy 3120. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the advanced authorization to hire personnel for vacant positions. Individuals hired under the advanced authorization will be placed on the next regular board agenda. Advanced authorization will be used for all current positions November 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2023. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Thomas. Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Meyer,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt,
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
That motion carries 7-0. Number 9, out-of-state field trip request, Toledo, Ohio, policy 2340 and policy 8640. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the following out-of-state field trip request. West Middle School, Toledo Walleyes, Toledo, Ohio, December 6th, 2023. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a second?
Ms.
Second.
Shufelt.
Okay. I heard people whispering. Mrs. Shufelt. Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt,
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes, that carries 7-0. Number 10, Talent Together. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the new Talent Together position. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Keith. Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
7-0. Number 11. Mental health grant. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the mental health grant from Wayne Risa in the amount of $220,000 with a district match of 20%, $44,000. The purpose of the grant is to increase the provision of mental health and support services in school for general education students. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers.
Yes.
It carries 7-0. Number 12. The action is Dearborn Midwest Commitment, DMW, donation. That's policy 7230. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the donation in the amount of $5,543 and no cents. The donation is for the Family Resource Center in order to help students and families in need. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Keith. Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Keith,
Yes.
Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt,
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
That carries 7-0.
All right, moving on to item number 7, superintendent's report, Mr. Waver.
All right, I just want to give an update because I know last week we put out a statement, or I should say I put out a statement regarding the news, the media covering some of these incidents, these fights we've been having at Taylor High School. And I just wanted to come here and kind of give an update first on where we're at. Even prior to some of these that were reported on the news, we had already been in the process of recognizing that there were some tweaks that we need to make at the high school level in terms of certain procedures, certain policies that are in place. That is something that the high school administration has been diligently doing. And like I said, we started that process even 3-4 weeks ago where we were already discussing some of the changes that needed to occur. As what's come out of this, we've recognized that there's even more areas that we could be doing better and we could be being more on top of. The one most significantly that we outlined in what we put out to the community is that we are making the adjustment that we are at this point going forward, that if there is fighting, if you are doing something that is a physical assault and you are making those choices, it is something that will become before a due process hearing here with our administration level. And so far from talking to the high school administration, they are noticing the difference, that there is a little bit different climate and what's going on in the hallways and what they're seeing from students since we put out that communication. I was a building administrator for 13 years. And I'm a firm believer in that you should have preventative programs, you should have resiliency programs, you should have PBIS, you should have the restorative practices. You should be doing everything you can to mediate, fix those things before they become that physically aggressive act. But there is also the time that we have to draw the line and we have to say that it's not something we're going to accept because it threatens the safety of not only the students, but our staff, of community members, of people who are in that situation. So that is something that we are in process. We are still making some more tweaks, but I think this is the direction that at this point that we need to be in. I kind of look at it as, we have the long-term solutions are these programs that we're putting in place to be preventative, but in the short term, while this is happening, we are going to have to be pretty firm about our response to what's happening. With that said, on to better things that have happened in the last week. We did close the count day first window. The 10-day window has closed as of yesterday. And we are still waiting on some of the numbers because there is a 30-day window that exists for students who have medical conditions. And that because of those medical conditions, they have been out during this first 10-day window. So we're still waiting on that to say, like, these are our official enrollment numbers, but they are very positive. I will say we are up students, which is something we should be very happy about, something we should be celebrating. I'm waiting to know specifically how many students we are up, but it's looking very, very positive for Taylor. And that is something that we need to dedicate ourselves to now that we're up students. Let's retain those ones we gained and let's get more. And that's the direction that we need to have as a vision, as a board, as an administration, and where we need to go next. And so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be able to have that opportunity to keep that going. And the last thing I wanted to mention is when I was asked to go to Randall for the pending boards, which was talked about in the good news, I didn't know I was going to need to bring my emergency inhaler. That was a lot more workout going on out there than I ever expected to get myself in a day. But it was great. I'm always someone who wants to get out there, and if it's for a good cause, you can count on me being there. In fact, the same day that we were doing that, I was getting memories coming up in my Facebook feed of 13 years ago at a homecoming game at Kennedy High School where I sat in a dunk tank for charity. So I've always been that person and glad to do it, and I will always show up for those kind of things. It was a lot of fun. So
Thank you. Moving on to item number 8, consent agenda. Ms. Block.
Consent agenda policies 166.1 and policy 6470. Number 1, revision to minutes from September 6th, 2023, regular board meeting. Number 2, minutes from the October 4th, 2023, regular board meeting. Number 3, minutes from the October 13th, 2023, special board meeting. Number 4, consolidated items. Payment of current bills, certified, non-certified, administrative reports, and curriculum requests to hire. Is there a motion?
Just to make a correction, it was the October 11th, 2023.
Did I-
You said October 13th.
did I? Okay, sorry. Revision to the revision. No. Okay, is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion. Is there a second?
Second.
By Mr. Keith. Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Shuka.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is yes. Mr. Heath.
Yep.
Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
yes.
Yes, it's 7-0.
Oh. Moving on to item number 9, item scheduled for the next agenda, Wednesday, October 23rd, 2023. That will be a special board meeting, and that is to discuss utilization study.
Isn't that on Monday?
That is a Monday. Oh. Make a correction. That special board meeting is Monday, October 23rd, 2023, to discuss utilization study. Moving on to item number 10, Thank you to all those who could be with us tonight. We understand the importance of continuing to keep you informed and providing an opportunity for you to be heard. Public comment will begin with those in person and then move to our online audience. For those in person, please step up to the microphone and state your name and address for the record. After the in-person comment, our online audience will need to find the raise hand symbol for our moderator to recognize and unmute you. Please take into consideration common courtesy, refrain from any personal attacks, and keep your comments to 3 minutes or less. We will provide and assist with timekeeping, so each guest will be able to monitor their own time and know when to conclude, so all who wish to speak will have an equal opportunity to do so. As a reminder, if there are any questions at this meeting or by some other avenue, Interim Superintendent Michael Wager or his designee will work on getting those answers in a timely manner. Is there any in person?
Hello, I'm Lynette. Do I have to say anything else? I forget. My address is 7287 Mayfair Street in Taylor, Michigan. I am the board booster president for the Taylor Marching Band, and I appreciate you guys like recognizing them today. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. And then I also wanted to say, like, with all the issues that are going on in the school, I just wanted to let you guys know, I don't know if you know that they received a Spirit Award the last two competitions for Taylor Marching Band, which is only one band gets it out of everybody. And I think that speaks volumes about the marching band and, Taylor and, how they're representing our school. So I'm here basically because I'm trying to ask for us to kind of look at the music program and the funding for that. It is very small, and if you know anything about music or musical instruments, it is a large amount of money to replace anything. We haven't had new instruments since they've combined. I know that they talked about maybe having new drums, but that fell through this year, so we didn't. So the boosters actually pay for quite a bit of accompaniment when they go to competitions themselves. We have to pay to get in there. We pay for props, we pay for flags, banners, like all of that comes from the booster. So it's a lot of money. I know that what Brian gets is very, it goes through really fast. So we do our best to raise money. So I'm kind of, we're trying to look at grants and stuff like that as well to see if we can file for anything to help us. Just if you go to any of the competitions, you can see other bands, some embarrassing things like we have a bass drum for the pit. The wheels are falling off. I mean, you're trying to wheel them out and the wheels are falling off and you get graded on that. I mean, so when you're marching out, so things like that, we have an engineer that helps us, and our harnesses poke into the backs of the students. So the engineer has, put padding on it, but it's things like that. That's just a lot of, it is money. And I understand the strapping of money in our district, but it's something to kind of think about because, the boosters can't, we're trying our best and we're trying to find funding for it. So if you guys see anything that we can apply for, or that you can kind of look into and say, hey, and I've asked Mr. Resort to kind of put things together. He's also have talked to the chief officer, financial officer at one point, but I think they left. And so I don't think that went anywhere. So I'm just kind of throwing it out there, but he's making a list of things that I've kind of asked him to because, we have things falling apart. And, it is a great program and they're doing amazing things, even the choir. So that's all I have to say. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I do have to say, when I was at Downriver Fanfare, the Taylor supporters took over those bleachers when they were out there. It was quite impressive to see.
100%. I am amazed at the band parents and the support that we have. And I'm just thankful because that's why I think we have what we have, and try to keep things the best that we can in as best shape as we can. So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Any other in person? All right, let's move to our online audience. What was that?
I'm trying to keep on using that on me.
Carter, are you able to unmute yourself? Might be having technical difficulties. Is it not? No. Oh, maybe we're rejoining. I'll give it a minute just to see. I see a Carter Askew. I don't know if they're raising their hand. No. All right. Moving on to item number, I have to get back to the agenda. 11. Spot.
Adjournment to closed session, policy 137.2 pursuant to Michigan's Open Meetings Act being Public Act 267 of 1976. And as amended, I move the board convene in closed session pursuant to H material exempt from disclosure by state or federal statute. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Shufel.
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Meyer.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas. Or Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Okay, that carries 7-0. I just want her to be first.
I just want to take a moment. I just saw Carter Askew join, and I know that we did close it, but if the board would be okay.
Yep.
Just because there was technical difficulties. So I don't know if they're raising their hand. Yep.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I am at work. I'm a night janitor at Garden City School District, so the stuff is kind of messed up. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
You're good to go.
My name is Kristen Schweigel. I am Carter's Eskew's mom. Trying to figure out what we can do to get Carter back into school. We've been doing his testing. He just went in for his testing at the building by where Kennedy used to be. I'm waiting for those results to get back to us. And we just need him to get back into school.
Thank you. And then I don't know if Carter, there's a way to.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, this is Carter Eskew's father. How you doing?
Doing well.
Yeah, so I was told that he was supposed to be brought up for reinstatement or possible reinstatement the last board meeting, but you were not going to be there. And then I was told that he was supposed to be brought up this one, and I haven't heard his name at all.
Yeah, so that'll be later on in the meeting. Yes.
Oh, this meeting's long, huh?
What was that?
This is a long meeting, huh?
Yes.
Cool. I'm actually rushed up here. I'm turning on North Line right now, so I'll see you in a minute.
All right. Thank you. All right. Then we are now adjourned to closed session at, did you list the time?
6:50.
6:50. All right. We are returning from closed session at 9:14 PM. Moving on to item number 12, action after closed session. Ms. Block.
Action after closed session, student reinstatement number 1, policy 5610.03. The review committee is recommending the Board of Education approve the conditional reinstatement of student number 2-090623. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Thomas. Mr. Wright.
No.
Ms. Black is a no. Mr. Heath.
No.
Mr. Myers.
No.
Mr. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Schaefer.
No.
That is 0-7. Motion has not carried. Number 2, student reinstatement, policy 5610.03. The review committee is recommending the Board of Education approve the conditional reinstatement with possible transfer to a day treatment program for student number 1-101823. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heath. Ms. Black is a no. Mr. Heath.
No.
Mr. Myers.
No.
Mr. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Shufel.
No.
Mr. Wright.
No.
It doesn't pass. 0-7. Number 3, student reinstatement policy 5610.03. The review committee is recommending the Board of Education approve the conditional reinstatement of student number 2-102823. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Heath. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Thomas. Mr. Heath.
No.
Mr. Myers.
No.
Mr. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Shufel.
No.
Mr. Wright.
I abstain due to a conflict of interest.
Okay. Ms. Black is a no. So that does not pass 6-0. Number 4, student reinstatement policy 5610.03. The review committee is recommending the Board of Education approve the conditional reinstatement to TVLA only for student number 3-101823. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Myers.
No.
Mr. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Shufel.
No.
Mr. Wright.
I abstain due to a conflict of interest.
Ms. Black is a no. Mr. Heath.
No.
That does not pass the 0-6. Number 5, student reinstatement policy 5610.03. The review committee is recommending the Board of Education approve the conditional reinstatement to TVL only for student number 4-101823. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mrs. Shufelt. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heath. Mr. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Thomas.
No.
Mrs. Shufelt.
No.
Mr. Wright.
No.
Ms. Black is a no. Mr. Heath.
No.
Mr. Myers.
No.
That does not carry. 0-7. Okay. Number 6, student reinstatement policy 5610.03. The review committee is recommending the Board of Education approve the conditional reinstatement for student number 5-101823. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Shufel,
Yes.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes, Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
That passes 7-0. Additional action after closed session. Motion. Motion to approve the contract for the interim administrative assistant for human resources as presented through January 31st, 2024. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heath. Mrs. Shufel,
Yes.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes, Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
It passes 7-0.
All right, moving on to item number 13, board member comments. Are there any board member comments?
Just congratulations to the band again on a great job.
All right, moving on to item number 14, adjournment. Is there a
Motion.
motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there
Second.
support? Support by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Black.
Yes.
Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Ms. Shufel.
Yes.
That carries 7-0. The Board of Education regular board meeting for October 18th, 2023 will adjourn at 9:21 PM. Have a great night.
Good night, Sam.